Hi guys, welcome back. Do I look different? I think I look a little bit different. Today, we're gonna be seeing if I still despise powder with everything in my soul. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, just like I wanna try, baking my under eyes and, baking my jawline and powdering my entire face and only using powder products and just seeing how I feel because I haven't powdered in a long time, like 2 years or so. So if you're interested to see my feelings, my thoughts, the way I put it on, then just keep on watching. All right, I'm horrified. I am terrified and very upset because I really like this eye look and I'm probably gonna ruin my base makeup, but I don't have any tanner on my face. I don't actually have any on my body, but I have it on my hands. It's just like a body bronzer kind of that I put on because I like being tan and that's what all of my foundations match me as. So like here we are. So I think I'm gonna do it how most of the full coverage boys and girls do it. I'll use like Tatcha Silk Canvas maybe? Yeah, I'll use Tatcha the Liquid Silk Canvas for my primer. I do really like this, so that works out fine. I could use the e.l.f. Putty, but I think that I need something more like this Tatcha one because it's like a little bit hydrating. And I mean, I already have my skincare on, so I'm like hydrated, but like I like to be oily, and I'm not oily, I'm just hydrated, so this is kind of scary for me. All I'm doing is putting on powder today. You can do it, Rachel. You can put on powder. I don't even have a loose powder anymore. I have a mini, like a sample size from Hourglass, so that's what I'm gonna use, but I literally don't even have powders anymore. I have none other than that many. Isn't that insane, right? Okay. For foundation, this is my project pan and I really like it anyway. So this is the Natasha Denona Foundation X. This is what I'm going to use and I am going to build it. Normally I don't, but I'm going to today. So we'll do that. Excuse my hair. I kind of had a incident trying to make it look good and it didn't look good. So I guess I'll use the bottom. I'm gonna use the Juno & Co sponge because this one seems to add coverage pretty heavily. Normally I do concealer first. Oh god, that's so much. This is a really thin foundation, so I figured this might be my best bet. The other one that I have would be like the e.l.f. Camo CC cream, but I don't really love that one. And I want to make this work, like I don't want to purposely make it look bad, but like, I don't know. We're gonna have coverage today and it'll be fine, It'll be good. It'll look great. The boys and girls on Instagram will live for it. God, this is so weird. Normally I use just like a small amount of foundation, so like even when I'm tan, I don't feel like I'm like overly tan, because I don't like the way a lot of the UK girlies tan. I think that it's disrespectful. So even though I tan, I don't tan very dark, but with this much coverage, I feel uncomfortable. I had like a little bit more on my forehead. I know this is definitely not even in the realm of a super dark tan, but this just feels like a lot for me. Foundation is done. I feel a little heavy. I don't wear this much coverage ever, but that's okay. We're making it work. I mean, this is a thin foundation, so it doesn't feel too bad. It just feels a little bit like heavier than I'm used to. It's fine. I'm talking too much, Rachel. It's okay. I'm gonna go for a really bright under eye. I don't really have very many full coverage concealers, like nothing like Shape Tape or anything. I have my Elsie concealer, which is pretty full coverage, but it's basically my skin tone, so it won't add any sort of highlight, and I kind of want to go for a highlight. So I'm gonna use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. This is in Fair 15W. This is in Vic's Project Pan, but I'm gonna steal it right now. So I'm gonna kind of layer that on a big triangle, like all the boys and girls do it. Oh, that's just so much concealer. Concealer I'm not so worried about. I use quite a bit of concealer anyway. I just tend to build it and I use multiple different kinds. So like concealer I'm not too worried about, but this does just feel like a lot. So I'm gonna add that there. Maybe make it a little bit longer out here. And I'll add it to my forehead, chin, Cupid's bow, center of the nose. So now we're like a real, I'm a real MUA. I'll even add some setting spray. This is the Makeup Revolution Sport Fix Extra Hold Fixing Makeup Spray. This is like an all-nighter dupe, basically. So I'll just spritz my face in that while I'm letting this dry down a little. I haven't even powdered yet, and I'm regretting everything. I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna save this flat side, I think, of the sponge for baking. I'm gonna use the butt of the sponge to blend out everything that's not my under eyes. Oh god. I'm just scared for the powder. I can deal with coverage. Powder. God, I'm terrified. Actually, maybe I'll use the butt of this to blend it out. I think that feels natural right now with how much is on. That's not horrible. Could be worse. It's not good, but it's not bad. Let me use the corner of this to get up in my business. I gotta admit though, I don't love this Juno & Co sponge, but for full coverage I can see why people like it. It does airbrush things pretty well. So I'm not hating this yet. I think the under eyes look a little crazy. That's just my personal opinion on very super bright under eyes. It doesn't look too bad yet. It's gonna get badder on my nose, I can almost guarantee it. Oh, now it's time to powder. Okay, I'm gonna powder. I don't quite remember how to do this. It's been like 2 years since I've powdered, let alone powdered with a loose powder. This is the Hourglass, the mini powder that I have. I'm gonna set my entire face with this, and then I think I'm gonna use like a brightening powder from a contour kit to bake. Is that okay? Do you have to use loose powder to bake? Vic! Do you have to use loose powder to bake? Okay, we'll use a pressed. This is a Shot Miss A brush. It's like a flat, it's the F23 from AOA Studio. I'm going to, I'm not ready, okay. I'm just gonna start bouncing that on my skin. I'm trying to powder it fully, but not cakily, you know? Oh, horrifying. Okay. Ooh, disliking this so much right now. Where did my beautiful glow go? Where's my dewy skin? Okay, we can do this. We can go for a matte look. Ooh, do I have to add powder highlighter? We'll debate that later. I don't really have any like big powder fluffy brushes anymore because I don't powder. Okay, so I put that. Oh, my nose shine. Where'd it go? Okay, I feel like I look like a ghost now. What happened? Okay, now I'm gonna blend out my under eyes a little, like right in the creases, and I'm going to set that before I bake because I think that that might help a little bit. I just adore the look of powder. Wow. This is just so great. I can't believe I stopped doing this. Okay, we're good. Okay, to bake, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I'm gonna use probably a mix of light and medium highlight, definitely not deep. I got this in BoxyCharm. It's cute. I like those. I actually really like the lightening powders. I typically wouldn't use them like this, but every so often I bake my jaw, but it's been a long time since I've done that too. Okay. Oh, you can do this. God. I can't. The life has just been sucked out of my under eyes. Holy fuck. Where'd it go? Hello? That's disgusting. Oh, maybe I should bake my jaw. I'll do that with the Hourglass powder. Oh, I should bronze first. We'll bronze first. Okay, so I'm panning a couple different things. For my Project Inclusive, I'm panning the Physicians Formula butter stuff and the BH Belgian Waffle palette. I'll start out to bronze the BH Belgian Waffle palette, but with powder on, I don't know how well this is gonna show up. We'll try. I'm gonna mix batter and cinnamon, the two darkest ones, on this Reffer number 19 brush and bronze my face. The only thing I can say that I know is good about powdering is that, like, I can buff. I can't buff normally. I don't buff normally. I tap. I don't know, how do you get it to stick where you baked? Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, I'm not loving that. Man. I mean, I didn't figure I would love it, but I was hoping I might be able to see, like, a reasoning behind it. Like, I don't know, when I take pictures, maybe it'll look so freaking flawless. Ooh, I'm really not living for that right now. That, like, this palette has never gone gray on me. Or not even gray, like brown. This is dead ass, like, I know it's a bronzer, but, like, okay, we're gonna try a different brush and a different palette. I guess I could use this to set my face. Okay. It's cool. I could really go for a cream right now. I'm gonna mix a couple of my Physicians Formula bronzers in hopes that those will warm it up. There's one of them that's, like, super orange and it's got, like, glitter through it, kind of like shimmer, so maybe that will help, even though I don't really love that one. What the hell is that? I'm gonna go over, like people say, with, like, the powder brush maybe and see if that helps a little. Wow, this is so foreign. Okay, that helped a little. No, that helped quite a bit. Okay, I'll admit that. That was easy. Our cream products, aren't they? Yeah, they're very easy to fix. That's why I use them. Dude, when my nose runs, my foundation's gonna be like... Now I should probably do blush and... Oh, blush. That'd be too warm. It might be. This is a... Oh, that does kind of look good on camera. I'll have to see it up close, but from the little viewfinder, that looks kind of fire. Get out of my eye. Okay, this is a blush from Folly Fire called Guilty. It's, like, more mauve-y, and since I have purple on my eyes, I think that would look best. So we're gonna apply that. This is a Sigma brush that I'm not gonna look for the name of because this is not a tutorial. This is a hate crime. Okay. Gotta add some life back into the face. No wonder I liked MAC Give Me Sun when I used to powder. Okay, maybe I need something warmer. This might be a little too bruisey for all this powder. Not living for this. So when you bake, your product can't move upwards? Oh God, this is... All right, back in with our powder brush. Jaclyn Hill, you said this would look good. Jaclyn Hill always lies. Okay, I'm gonna take this and rub off any of that excess powder we have here. I mean, my under eyes look bright. Do they look bad? For all intents and purposes, yes, they look very bad. That's fine. We're making it. The blush looks a little bit better now, but maybe I need to add some like nose stuff. Nose contour. This says, hey, friendly reminder, my nose is here. I'm gonna bake it into oblivion. I can bake my nose. Oh, I've wanted to do that. Okay. Like around the sides of my nose, you know? Like people do to have that super snatched nose that never actually looks snatched. Just looks like you put powder around it, but I've been wanting to do that for a while because I used to do it, but you know, I grew. Okay, this is a brush that I'm gonna use. It's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH10. I'm going to bake around my nose with this. Maybe I need a different powder. Is it my powder? Can somebody let me know? I feel like a lot of people swear by this powder. And I'm pretty sure Jaclyn Hill does too when she bakes, but... So how are you supposed to keep it clean to put powder right down the center? Alright, that'll do. Now I guess I'll take the very tip of the brush and do that. Is that how you do it? Maybe that. Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna bake my jaw while I'm chilling here. So let's do that. I can do this. This I don't love, but I don't have a problem with. I will allow this one. This one doesn't like hurt me for watching people do it or like myself doing it. I'm gonna use the highlights in the Belgian Waffle palette because in terms of powder highlights, I guess these are the least offensive. I'm gonna use the middle shade Syrup and put it on with this Sigma brush. Oh, on top of my blush too. Yeah, I love that. Maybe I'll even use the lightest shade to add something. Oh, I used to do this? Why did I do that? And I know if you're watching this and you're like an avid like powder baker, you're probably offended, and I just want to say that I have no sympathy for you because you're doing something this ugly all the time and going out in public like this. Ah, I can't believe it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, then we'll add a little bit to the forehead. That's what people do to pretend like they didn't bake their life away. Okay. Take off the bake. Right? This is the order people do it in? Or am I doing it wrong? And then we highlight our nose. And we're supposed to do it really skinny. Right? Are these the rules? There's powder all over me. Let's think of the positives here. Let's list the positives. I think I never want to do this again.
We have another night.
Alright, no positives. I'm gonna reset. And then I'll probably add some like Fix Plus to like give me some sort of life. I don't know why I'm spraying this, like I want it to last long. I want it to fall off immediately. All right, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to talk about it. Excuse Charlotte, she's taking a nap and very unhappy about it. All right, so I finished my makeup. I asked my boyfriend, because he's an unbiased party. He doesn't even really like makeup. He doesn't like when I wear, like, he's not like, ew, I hate girls that wear makeup, but he doesn't like the way I look in makeup, you know, like, he's like, eh, whatever. I'm definitely not his type, but I asked him because he's an unbiased party. I said, hey, how do you think my face looks like in comparison to normal? I did something a little bit different today. He said, the cheek stuff is a little much. I said, yeah, bro, I agree. He didn't say anything about my skin being powdery or anything like that, but I wouldn't really expect him to. He doesn't care that much. Vic is vacuuming. That's disrespectful. And I really don't think I've hated the way my base has looked this badly since I last powdered. I don't like it even a little bit. Like, there's no areas where I'm like, oh, that looks so much better with powder. Nothing about this feels okay. I mean, it's nice that I can touch my face and nothing comes off. That's a bonus. But if I don't like the way it looks, I don't care. So I'm gonna insert like a close-up picture of how my face normally looks, and then a close-up picture of how this looks, just so you can kind of see the difference in texture and the way that I like it. I did put on lashes for old time's sake. I do look good in some 25 men's, even though I'm not used to them anymore. I do look damn good in 25mm lashes. Overall, I was wondering if I hate powder as much as I used to. And I would say the answer is no. I actually hate it more. It's been like 2 years. God, I'm itchy. It's been like 2 years since I've last powdered, and I've had no issues not powdering. I do have severely dry skin, but I don't like this. You'll have to let me know how you feel, just based on how it looks on camera. I mean, it is nice that everything's smooth. Like, it does feel, to the touch, it feels nice. But the way that it's just like, where did my beautiful dewy skin go? Like, I feel very flat. I feel very boring. It's like, even the powder highlight doesn't like do much, you know? Like, I don't feel like it's very reflective because it's powder. I don't know. I'm not a fan. You'll have to let me know how you feel in the comments down below. But that is all for today's video. So if you enjoyed this train wreck, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.